Hello, folks. We thought we're going to do a little video presentation on what our signals and tribe are. Some people are aware of what a signals group is, and others are not. So we're going to go through a little tutorial step by step, because generally people ask a lot of questions about what is this all about. If you've been trading previously, you would probably know what a signals group is, and there's thousands of signals groups out there giving you from fairly good signals to fairly bad signals. And when we watch what these guys are saying, there's no personal contact interest in the individual. So we want to offer the trader something that is superior. We want to not tell you what to buy now, what is good for now. We want to prepare you into the next few days, weeks, and into the future, because we believe that certain aspects of the market are going to change and are currently changing. So when we go and discuss what are signals and what is good for a trader, am I plugged in? Am I plugged into a system? I remember 2017 December, we had a shop in Pretoria, a Bitcoin shop, Pretoria, South Africa, and we had these people walking past the shop, and one day a guy came and said, "Oh yes, I see you're into Bitcoin. I bought myself some Bitcoin." And I was very concerned because, this person, who did he buy Bitcoin from, and how did he buy it, and why did he buy it in December? Because we were busy preparing to exit Bitcoin, and he was buying in. So generally speaking, when we trade, we expect to sell to somebody who's buying when we sell. And when we buy, we are buying from a seller. Anyway, so I said to the guy, "Oh, and do you have a support system?" So he said, "What do you mean support system?" I said, "Well, do you have someone to tell you when to buy, when to sell?" And he simply replied, "No, my uncle and my brother and my father bought Bitcoin. We think it's a good thing to buy." And then a week and a half later, after we had exited and sold Bitcoin, told the guys to get out, guess what? I saw the same guy walking past my shop that looked like, you guys know when a dog was walking with the tail between the legs, that look. And I greeted the guy and I said, "How's it going?" And he said, I lost my money. So I said, "Well, what is it your wallet? Did you lose your wallet? What happened?" And I guess maybe in a sense I was sarcastic or strange, but he said, "No, Bitcoin fell." And I said, "Remember I told you a week and a half ago, when you passed here, do you have a support system?" Now, if you're going to buy something, you are convinced that that's where you need to place your money. But 2 weeks later, if the price drops, do you sell it lower than what you bought for? And then you blame Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and everybody that told you to buy something without any vision in the future, because that's when Bitcoin was $19,000. Okay, since then, it's taken another 4 years to get to $60,000, $65,000, and taken another dip. All right, folks, so let's get to the signals. So we have two kinds of signal groups. The one is called a signals, and the other one is called a tribe. And I want to tell you that the information that you are going to get is sometimes it looks like random information on the groups, but we are getting this from various sources and various algorithms and various different people. And we are spending, I'm spending money, my company is spending money and doing trade exchanges for this information from different people. So we're getting thousands of dollars worth of information every month, and we are giving it to our groups. And depending on what level you are on and what level you're willing to pay for, we are sharing certain amounts of information. We believe that the information we're sharing with you as a Signals or Tribe member will push your portfolio higher and higher. In other words, you would be able to be making profits into the future. So we want to show you what the most dynamic signals forecasting tools are available. And we're putting it all into one group. In other words, it's a WhatsApp group that you will sign up for. At the end, we'll give you banking details, or whether you're going to do PayPal or pay via crypto, we will give you various options. So Signals is a forecasting platform that takes the stress out of trading and gives possibilities of maximizing profits in the markets. It's for both scalp, day traders, swing traders, and position traders, and they can decide on which group they want to be on. These signals give us market alarms on what we should buy via and versus market times, cycles, seasons, and other stimuli. Our traders have been using these signals since 2015. So we're not only experienced, but we keep evolving. We keep on adding on to our knowledge bases. We have so many sources of information, and we have to digest all of this information every day to decide, is this a good signal or not? And we got to double check, triple check, what is this signal really worth it? And if we're not sure, but we think that there is a time for this signal, we might tell you to buy lower than the signal is currently. So if something is 10 Satoshis, but it looks like it's going to drop to 9 or 8 before it's going to go up into a bull market, we will tell you that. Remember, although we give you the best signals we know of, none of the signals and the information we're giving you is financial advice. So you still make the decision when to buy it, where to buy it, and you need to put your alarms on. You need to decide if you're going to be doing a stop loss, all of that. A lot of times I give the guys good signals. Then the guy comes hours later after the market has shot up and they ask, what must we do now? Should I buy it now? No, it's too late. If I give a signal to you with 3-day time frame, in other words, the signal I'm giving you is a rumor. In 3 days' time, the news is going to happen. So we teach you buy on the rumor, sell on the news. So you buy now and you sell before the news happens so that you can maximize your profits. So what do we offer? A lot of people spend so much time in front of the screen, single traders, single people working on their own, not taking any advice from anyone, just following their own advice and hoping for the best. It's very hard to be an island in this world, folks. Do not try and be an island. You want to make a success of your trades. All of us need help. We all need help to get to the next level. Every cent of money that we've made in life, it's because somebody has paid us so that we can offer them a product or a service to gain that wealth. But with trading, it's different. Trading is a game it's a mind game for people that are in the markets. It's the best who wins. It's virtually a game of chess. Sometimes you win a few pieces and sometimes you lose. But the purpose is to win more than you lose. Sometimes you've got to give up a pawn to win a bishop. Stuff like that. Those are kind of things that we need to understand about the markets. So with 2/3 of our signals groups, we have a calendar that we give to the traders in advance. This calendar is a monthly calendar to tell you what you could expect for the month. This is the month of June, and this is the expected movements for June, the expected ups and downs. It's what we call a trading calendar. It's based on some past algorithms that we've run via what the market has done in those months and phases of the moon and the influences of the market. We expect that certain times of the month, Bitcoin drops 90% of the time on the same day. We use the ancient calendars, we use Chinese calendar, because the ancient people still follow the modern people that have ancient people backgrounds. Now that sounds all weird and for Western modern people, but a lot of people will understand what I'm talking about. There are some things about the traditions of the forefathers, which are non-religious but have an impact on the weather. The phases of the moon, the farmer's calendar, and how they predict the rain and the crops. We will explain this in the courses, should you decide to do the courses. The markets are largely influenced by emotions and moods. Certain days produce good profits and others, profits are lost. We warn the traders of these possibilities. We tell them in advance. That's why we give them a calendar, so that they can expect down days. We have saved our traders millions in losses through our prediction system. You say, how can you predict in the future? Yes. Go and look at what Jim Ricketts did with 9/11. How 9/11 was one of those days that were predictable to traders, and how traders went and assisted the FBI, the CIA with a project called Project Justice. Have a look and read Jim Ricketts' books on the fall of the US dollar, etc. So our traders know which days to take off, which days to sell, which days to buy. It's about balance. There should be no unnecessary surprises for traders. Our trading goes about monthly planning. They plan their days and month in advance, and they know what to expect from day to day, month to month, because they are part of the team. So one of the tools that we use, of the numerous tools we use, is what we call the indicator. So besides all of the information we're going to give you on how we determine what the market's going to do, we use certain of these tools that are given to us by people that we pay for, we do trade exchanges for, and these people are the ones that help drive our business forward. So one of our South African friends, he's a Forex trader. We work together on an idea of when 8 different indicators are in alignment. And when those indicators are in alignment, they're saying the same thing, we give either a buy signal or a sell signal. And it's very, very accurate. And what those signals tell us, it's an early warning system. So once these indicators show on a different chosen time frame, we are sure that these times are happening soon. So on a 4 hour, it might not show it's ready to buy or ready to sell, but on a 15-minute candlestick time frame, it might show that. And it will show red or green lines on the screen. So red meaning sell and green meaning buy. So on the graph, depending on your strategy, you will either get a buy or sell signal. And if you're a longer term trader, you want to use a 4 hour or bigger. If you're a short term trader, you're going to use less than 4 hours. You're going to use 15 minutes, 1 hour, 5 minutes time frame. So the indicator is one of our ultimate warning system tools. It's like that radar that's telling you there's incoming enemy or there's incoming opportunity. So here on one of the coins that we've been trading lately called Shiba, we've got 2 green lines, 2 buy orders within a few hours of each other. So this is pretty awesome, because this told us at a good time that this was a buy order, and then virtually at the sell point, he told us it's time to sell. And that means we are pretty confident that we can sell. If we measure now the distance from the bottom to the top, we could have made anything up to 20% on that trade. That is pretty awesome, folks. So from the 18th, around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, to the 19th at 1 or 2 p.m., we could have made 20%. Very, very nice kind of profits. Very few traders make this, and we're talking about spot trading, folks. We are not doing any leverage trading. If you decide to take the signals and do leverage trading on those signals, that is up to you. So spot trading is just, if something is $100 and the price goes up at $5 and you sell it, you've made 5%. Or if it's $100 and it goes down 5% and you sell it lower than what you bought for, which is not a good idea, then you cash out on $95. Every trader wants to make profits, whether it's 1%, 2%, 5%, 10, 15, 20%, you decide what profits you want to make. The next tool we use is Telegram. Telegram, we have over 60 different Telegram groups that are giving us signals on a daily basis. On those Telegram groups, there are less than 10 or 12 groups that are actually giving us real, valid, good information. Some of these groups, like this one, would only just give you random information, updates, market updates, and some technical analysis. So you get very little real information on some of these groups. But we have to filter through up to 2,000 or more messages a day when the markets are busy. The next thing we do is we do technical analysis. Once we've received the information, we want to do technical analysis. One of the biggest exciting aspects of our trading is that we want to look for rumor coins. So we watch Twitter on a daily basis to see what Twitter is saying, who is making an announcement, who's doing a launch of some aspect, what is actually good. Some of these coins are doing collaborative designing and workshops and incorporating with Google and YouTube. We want to know about those things. And when they tell us this is going to happen, we're warning you this is going to happen. We know that from now until when they make the announcement of the date, we have time to make some money because there's FOMO in the market. People are starting to buy in. So we will give you between 2 and 10 different cryptocurrencies to trade on a daily basis so that you know, you can watch each one of them and say which is going to be the fastest mover. So what are the signals, groups, and what are their prices? And each one, we're going to start with the lowest one, the cheapest one first. And we're going to start with the signals one group, which gives you 1 to 2 signals a day. We often go off over that those signals because we just want to maximize everybody's profit. But you're going to get at least 1 good signal a day, 1 good coin pair to trade. We see certain aspects of the moon phases and what is happening in the market, and depending on which course you've done, if you've done the South African traders course, if you've done an international course, we will give you relevant signals. We do online training, so training/trading twice per month. So you'll get twice per month signals. This is no chat group. It's 250 Rand or $15 a month. For you making some profits, I think that is a pretty awesome price. So that's a signals one group. In other words, when you can't type a message on the group, you will only be able to view the incoming messages. Signals 2. Signals 2 is the next level, 400 Rand a month, $30 or $30 a month. You get 2 to 3 good signals per day. You can chat on the WhatsApp group, and you get 4 trading calls per month, and at least 1 15-minute call with one of our team members. Signals 3 is 600 Rand per month or $45 US. You get more signals. You get 4 live sessions per month. You get all the Bitcoin update technicals. You start getting, at this level, you get the monthly calendar. The calendar is important so that you can see what to expect for the month. You get 15 3-minute call per month, and that means we can discuss anything about your trading that you want. Now we move over to the tribe. The tribe is those members that want to be close to us and be talking to us, sending. At this level, you can send personal messages on a daily basis. So we have people that are very zealous about their trading, but sometimes they just want to make sure about something. They just want to bring some new money in, and these guys can talk to us. We can do a 15-minute free call. They get all the stuff that the signals groups do. It's 900 Rand per month, $60 a month, but you can get a free portfolio management 30 minutes per month. So we go over your portfolio, and because we're not financial advisors, we have a discussion about what the markets are doing and what you could be doing. Because anytime you've lost money, you don't just throw in the towel. You find a way to make your money back again. You lose time, you can't make your time back, but you can make your money back. So we are on a different level when we start talking about the tribe. Tribe 2, you get 5 to 6 good signals per not just per month, but per day, 8 live sessions per month. You guys have all the stuff that the other tribe members and the Signals group get. It costs you 1,200 per month. We've reduced it from 1,300, and it's $90 if you're paying from PayPal or via crypto. We do up to 60 minutes free portfolio per month. This is something that starts getting more intense. You can send as many WhatsApp messages to myself or my team and ask us questions. Tribe 24/7 is the ultimate. A lot of people that have got a lot of money in the market, they don't want to mess around. They sometimes don't have time to talk. Sometimes they want to talk a lot, and we give them free this and free that and a whole lot of stuff. It's $3,997 or $297 per month. There is a lot of stuff that you can do. The information that you see here is just a drop in the bucket. 24/7 means that anytime that one of our team members, you want to send us a message, you want to call us, if we're awake or we're available, we will help you. So this is something that we want to help each and every individual with, to get to this point where you are making so much money that you start thinking differently, start acting differently, and that's exactly how we have made a few millionaires in the last 6 years. So this is myself and my wife. We are at your service and we will help you, provided that you want to be part of the team and you want to do this and take this to the next level. So all our signals are done via WhatsApp at various times of the day, various times of the night. So you might get if you're a different part of the world, you will see. We sometimes send you messages in South African time, 2 a.m. in the morning, 6 a.m. in the morning, different times of the day and the night. So you decide if you want to keep those groups muted, or you want to make them with loud flashing bangs, and you want to keep a sense of humor. And then our traders who faithfully follow our signals make 3 to 6% per week conservatively. But our big traders are making 50 to 100% per month, sometimes more. Now, sometimes we see the markets have dropped. A trader sent me a message. He had dropped his portfolio by 4% in 1 month, but the market had actually dropped 20% in that month. So I said, well, compared to what the market has done, you are doing pretty awesomely well. Just wait for the market to turn. So there's a lot of advice for beginners and newbies that they forget, they don't understand, they do not think about, but we help them by looking at your portfolios. This is the number that you can either contact my partner, my wife, or myself on WhatsApp, and then we will be sharing the banking details. Use the NALDA at BitBuyBit for proof of payment. Use your name as reference. If you're South African, you pay via PayPal, you can use that email address. We accept crypto also, so just ask us for our addresses. Now, folks, we've been doing this for the best part of 5.5, 6 years. We endeavor to do our best. There are times and seasons that the markets are going to drop. I'm doing this video on the 18th of July 2021. And I know that in the next 2 or 3 months, we're going to see drops in all the markets. We will be warning our traders when to start getting out, when to start shifting funds from one asset to the next, because wealth transfer always happens when the markets drop. The drastic drops, if you've got out a day or 2 or 3 before the markets drop, you're going to get in when the market starts turning up again. My best month ever was January 2018. I made a lot of money in the dips. I bought in the dips, and every time it drops and it bounces, I buy and I sell. And then it drops further, it bounces, buy, sell. And that's exactly where traders make money. Start thinking like the wealthy people of this world and go to the next level. Don't join any Ponzi schemes or people that control your money. You control your money when you're part of our team. We look forward to seeing you soon, and you're welcome to send us messages, to ask questions. If we don't respond immediately, do not get upset. Do not get up tense. We will answer when we get a chance. We'll send you voice notes back. Enjoy. We hope to see you soon.